On a cold Thanksgiving evening in 2023, a tiny kitten sat alone in the middle of a dark road. Confused, scared, and with nowhere to go, she waited as headlights approached. By some miracle, the car stopped. What happened next would change this little kitten's life forever. This is the story of Princess Mononoke, a kitten who was moments away from certain death before fate intervened. Late that November night, a concerned neighbor sent a message about her sister almost hitting a kitten sitting in the middle of the road. The kitten was so tiny, she still had infant baby blue eyes that were very goopy, and she barely had any weight on her frail body. When she arrived at her new home at Marley Meadows Sanctuary, she was immediately given antibiotics for her eyes. Her dirty ears were cleaned, and she was offered milk from a syringe because she was too young and weak to eat solid food. She needed a bath and urgent veterinary care. The tiny stray was in terrible condition, emaciated, exhausted, and desperate for shelter. She was so small she could fit in the palm of a hand. Her body temperature was dangerously low, and she was covered in fleas, ear mites, and worms. She also had an upper respiratory infection that made every breath a struggle. Her rescuers weren't even open for intake at the time, but they couldn't turn away such a desperate case. This little kitten needed immediate help, and there was no time to waste. Despite her fragile condition, the kitten showed remarkable resilience from the start. Her immune system seemed strong despite all her health issues, giving her new family hope that she might test negative for feline leukemia and immunodeficiency virus. With each passing day, the tiny fighter grew stronger. Her rescuers were so proud of her progress. Without intervention, she would have died in the freezing cold with nothing to eat and no one to protect her. Instead, she was eating well, sleeping in a warm bed in a quiet room, and receiving the love she desperately needed. For several weeks, she needed to be syringe-fed baby formula while waiting for her proper teeth to grow in. It was a labor of love, requiring patience and dedication. After about a week of intensive care, she began showing significant improvement. The fleas were gone, the ear mites treated, and medication was helping with the worms and infection. She was still skinny and gaining weight steadily, and her playful personality was beginning to emerge. When she finally started eating wet cat food, it was a major milestone that called for celebration. Her rescuers knew then that she would likely make a full recovery. But what to call this fierce little survivor? Finding the perfect name took time. They needed something strong to match her fierce personality. As huge Studio Ghibli fans, her rescuers thought of Princess Mononoke, not your typical princess, but a strong, independent character, which seemed perfect for this little fighter. Princess Mononoke is a strong-willed and incredibly brave kitty, traits that helped her survive against impossible odds. Her mom likes to call her a Velcro cat because she sticks on and doesn't let go when she wants attention. As she regained her strength, Princess Mononoke's personality blossomed. She developed into one of the sweetest kitties her family had ever known. She loves everyone and respects boundaries. She's exceptionally clean, not picky about food, and apart from occasional sniffles, remarkably healthy considering her rough start. Princess Mononoke quickly became the heartbeat of the sanctuary. She seeks out humans for cuddles and then dashes off to play with her best friend, Crixus. The two are the best of friends. They play, fight, roll around, and share toys, and can often be found eating together and napping together in adorable little cuddle piles. What makes Princess Mononoke special is how she relates to other cats. There isn't a cat at the sanctuary that doesn't like her. She's bubbly, positive, and has a way of bringing joy to everyone around her. From having no family and being all alone in the world, Princess Mononoke now has a huge family that adores her. She's gone from fighting for survival in the middle of the cold road to thriving in a warm, loving home. Her story is a powerful reminder of why spaying and neutering pets is so important. As her rescuers point out, only 25% of kittens born outside survive past 6 months of age. That means 75% will die, a heartbreaking and unacceptable reality. Princess Mononoke was one of the lucky ones. She was found by someone who cared enough to stop and help. Without that intervention, she would have become just another tragic statistic. Today, Princess Mononoke is living her best life. She's fully grown and thriving, bringing more joy to her family than they can describe. Seeing the once tiny, sick kitten transformed into a healthy, happy cat brings her rescuers immense satisfaction. Like most cats that come into their care, Princess Mononoke found her forever home with the same people who rescued her. While her story had a happy ending, countless other cats and kittens aren't so fortunate. That's why her rescuers strongly encourage those wishing to adopt an animal to find their new companion at their local animal shelter. Princess Mononoke's journey from a scared kitten in the middle of a road to the beloved heart of an animal sanctuary reminds us of the difference one act of kindness can make. Her story teaches us about resilience, love, and the incredible bond that can form between humans and animals when given the chance. For this princess with a warrior spirit, life is now filled with play, cuddles, and friendship, a far cry from her desperate beginnings. She may have started life alone on a cold Thanksgiving night, but now Princess Mononoke has all the warmth, love, and family she could ever need. And as her mom says with pride reflected in her voice, I'm proud of not just our work, but I'm proud of her too. From death's door to the throne of a loving home, long live Princess Mononoke, the tiny kitten with the heart of a warrior.